Hello, welcome back everybody. I am the Bradley Assassin. This is the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. Today we're going to have another installment in our video series of unboxing equipment that's going to lead up to our POP Network supercomputer build, so to speak, where we will be assembling a computer to run all 8 of my current POP Network masternodes, and then ultimately, like I said before many times on these unboxings, eventually we'll have more and more and as many as we can possibly afford and put on the computer. So today, without further ado, we're going to get into the cooling segment of the computer. This is actually the processor cooler. Again, I went with mostly Corsair equipment, as much Corsair stuff as I get my hands on, simply because I've had so much luck with it in the past. I went with the Corsair cooler, Corsair power supply, Corsair case, Corsair memory. I mean, it goes on and on and on. But anyway, so here it is today. I chose the Corsair iCUE H100i Elite Capellix. I think that's how you pronounce it, or Capellix maybe. And this is a it says extreme performance 240 millimeter RGB liquid CPU cooler. Says super chilled right there in the box. I mean, you guys know what these things are. I'm not going to get into super detail, but I do like to do unboxings so you can see exactly how they come in the box, exactly what you should expect. That way, if you do decide to make this purchase, you can use the link in the description below, and just make sure you know what you're going to pay, and that you do actually get what you pay for whenever you receive the package. So here we go. I'm going to cut the or try to cut the plastic off. Okay. Pretty big. Okay, and it says right here on the back, it says 0 RPM mode. I think I think the Corsair power supply I got too has like a low throttle mode, meaning like when the computer's not under stress, it basically zeroes out to consume power, that sort of stuff. I noticed a lot of computer equipment the last few years started moving to that platform. And then let's see right here, multi-zone Capellix RGB pump head, yada yada yada. I mean, it's just one of the better coolers you can buy. So it opens this way, long ways, as you can see here. Okay. And then of course, just like all Corsair equipment, comes with a safety and warranty guide. And then of course, just like all other Corsair equipment, the user's manual, so to speak. And then let's see, the first thing we got to is a little piece of styrofoam right here. And let's see, we're gonna move right into it. This is the actual radiator for the cooling equipment. As you can see, I went with white. I tried to get some white equipment. My case is going to be white, as you guys can see in a few videos. I like the whole white look. That way, whenever you run the RGB or whatever you color you select, your fans and your memory and all that kind of RGB stuff, it just shows up well against the white. Always kind of liked it. So here we go, completely white radiator, white hoses leading up to the actual processor mount. As you can see here, you got the this is the side that we're gonna apply thermal paste and mount to the actual processor. And then on the front side of the pump, it lights up RGB and it's got the little Corsair symbol and that sort of stuff. So pretty much what you guys would expect. Now, of course, the kit does come with 2 white matching RGB fans. Those mount onto the radiator, blow the hot air through the water that's circulating and cools it off much faster than your traditional air coolers. And it does come with 2 120 millimeter RGB fans. And then this is the Corsair version of the fan controllers and like light controllers for your RGB. Basically, most motherboards aren't going to come with 8 or 12 outputs for fans and that sort of stuff. So basically, you'll use the RGB controller on your motherboard, plug into the controller here, and then it'll allow you to have 3, 6, 12 fans, whatever you end up needing to do. So it's nice that it does come with the controller here. And I'm gonna buzz that package open in a second. But lastly, we have this is the mount for the processor. Obviously the motherboard doesn't know what cooler you're gonna go with, so this mount right here is made specifically to adjust the brackets to mount this specific pump for the computer cooler. I mean the processor cooler, I should say. And then of course mounting screws, more mounting screws, another decorative plate if you choose to use a different decorative plate for your the cover, the pump, I should say, and then all the mounting bolts and stuff you need. So I'm not gonna break down the bolts and stuff like that, but we will open up the other packages so you know what to expect. But once again, the mounts for the actual cooler here. So let me get this out of the way, and we'll break open this equipment one by one so we can get a few close-ups. Again, I'm gonna bust open one of these fans. We won't need to do two because they are identical. But the packet, the little sleeves are open. It just comes right out. And as you can see, 120 millimeter RGB fan. These do light up, and it's got the plug that goes to your controller. And we're gonna take a quick look close up on camera. As you can see here, white RGB fan by Corsair. Shows you on the back the amperage and everything you need, just to make sure you don't get it confused. It is 12 volt, and then you do have the plugs that are labeled, as you can see here, to Rgb Hub, and that's the hub that they do supply. Okay, so we're gonna move on from this. We're gonna open up the Rgb Hub, the controller as I normally call it. So let's just get this out of the package real quick. Okay, and it does come with sometimes they don't have this, so this is nice. This come with two 3M double-sided stick tapes, because most of the times you end up mounting this on the back side of the case, which we'll get into whenever we get to the case. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Rgb Hub, basically RGB fan controllers and light controllers, and very simple. As you can see here, a little close-up, got the little Corsair emblem on it. It says Rgb Hub. You got the RGB on this side and the fan hubs on this side. And then of course this would go to your main computer, which just basically gives you more outlets for more control over fans and RGB. So that's all that is. And then lastly, put that back in there. And then lastly, we're actually going to open this up for you guys so you can get a better look at it. Go ahead and pull the plastic off of the radiator and the pump. Okay, and it comes all sealed, ready to go, as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, ready to go. This side, as we said, is the radiator. Careful not to damage these little fins in here. These things are aluminum and they do bend very easily. And then have the beautiful sleeved and braided water lines right here that run to the pump. And like I said, it does have the little RGB front side, and then the back side right now comes with a little piece of plastic that's protected so you don't get your fingerprints and stuff all over it. But this is going to mount directly to the top of the processor. And if you look up close, we'll give you a little up close shot here. This is the top side of it, and then you've got your plugs, obviously, that are going to go to your motherboard. And then the back side of it, like I said, I'm going to leave the plastic on for now, just so that we don't damage or get the surface dirty. But that's all it is. You got the two lines coming off that run to your to the radiator, and the radiator itself does have the little Corsair emblem on it on both sides, and that sort of stuff. So that's really it for the Corsair cooling system that we're going to be running on our AMD Ryzen 5950X. And that's it. So that's it. Thanks for the video. Appreciate everyone giving us some views and taking some time to check it out on the unboxing video of our Corsair processor cooler. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and turn notifications on to all so you don't miss any more of these videos or any of our live streams that we have here often at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. And we'll see everybody in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye. Take it easy.